Well, if you haven't noticed already from your trips to the store, the holiday season is upon us. And if you're hosting a party over the holidays, we have someone who's here to help you decorate for the occasion. Ruxana Oosman joins us this morning. She is the owner of Ruxana's Home Interiors in Rutland. You've got some great tips again for us.
I do. A few years ago, an interior design client of mine asked me to share some of my event planning tips and tricks. So I compiled them together and I created an ebook. And in that ebook, which you can find at effortlessly.com, I have all of these tips and tricks. So I'll kind of walk you through if that's all right.
Yes.
Sure.
First up is for the table.
Yes, and I'll tell you, I recently heard an advertisement for Thanksgiving about using plastic plates, and it was going to be so easy and effortless because you could throw them away, and it just hurt me a little bit.
You can't use plastic plates for the holiday.
It's a special event, and one of the things that we remember from childhood is our parents and grandparents' china. So use the china, don't use the plasticware.
That's what it's for, is the holidays.
And in fact, my grandmother, the first thing that she would do for our first course was actually a small tomato juice in a little cordial cup.
Oh, that's cute.
And it was a simple tip.
Great way to start the morning. I don't like tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes.
I think of her when I think of tomato juice.
Of course, you want the sparkling stuff, Keegan.
I also just wanted to point out some interesting china in addition to the china, the silverware. That's silverware that has inspiring words engraved in them.
Right.
Oh, that's very
and
cool.
where do you find that kind of stuff?
Well, I actually carry the line, but you can just Google it and find it just about anywhere.
Okay.
All right, so once you've got your plates looking nice, now you got to worry about what's in the middle.
You got to worry about a centerpiece, and these are my 2-minute centerpieces. They're things you already have in the house, really simple. First of all, you have a lantern that I just threw a candle in and a bow, perfect for New Year's Eve. Wine corks, perfect for the bar. You just use 2 different size vases, and in the smaller one you place a candle.
I've got a few of those lying around.
Well, I raided my pantry and pulled out some lentils, and those are just little votives, and you can certainly line the center of the table with that. These are nuts that I spray painted half in gold, and I just tucked them in a pedestal, and they look fabulous. Now, you could certainly, instead of nuts, for New Year's Eve, or if you're doing a winter event, you could certainly do these white meringues. Right. You could do cranberries as well.
And we were talking off camera. These are, you can get these at the dollar store, things like these containers. You can get them. All right, so next is the table set.
Well, I love place settings, and I love the name tags for them. So these are just some leaves that I dried.
I got mine right here.
That's right. That's something that you could certainly write in chalk. You could use a dry erase marker and just write on the plate or the platter either the menu or the place cards. But it's just a little nice touch.
So you probably don't want to do that on your china?
Probably not.
So this is my favorite because I still have to sit at the kids' table because I'm one of the babies of the family. So she's made some nice kids' table place settings.
Wow.
So we may be eating off the plastic at the kids' table, but at least we have a nice thing to look at.
Absolutely, a little bit elegant.
When I did it look like this,
like that.
which doesn't make it look impressive.
He's a real artist.
Well, I should clarify, I didn't actually draw these.
You didn't draw these, but you printed them off, and they look very beautiful.
And to find these tips again, your ebook is located at
effortlessly.com,
and that's also, you can find a link to that on our webpage. Just click on the I at the info center at WCAX.com.
Thanks for being here, Ruxana.
Thank you for having me.
Coming